George Zimmerman will participate in a boxing match that will be on pay-per-view and also online on March 1st. We don't know exactly who he's going to fight against, but he says that the proceeds from the boxing match will go to charity. We don't know what percentage of the proceeds will go toward the charity, and he refuses to name what the charity is. He did speak to the press to talk about why he wants to do this boxing match. He says, "Boxing isn't new to me. It's something I had picked up well before the incident, and it's something that I liked." And of course, he's referring to the Trayvon Martin incident. "I enjoyed and I kept up with it, and I was able to lose a tremendous amount of weight and get a healthy lifestyle." Now, he's talking about how he was boxing way before the Trayvon Martin incident, and it's something he really enjoyed, something he really liked. Remember, during his trial, his MMA instructor went up to talk about how freaking terrible he was. If you don't remember, take a look.
I think he may have trained 2 to 3 days a week at the most.
Okay. And how long were those classes?
How long is a normal training session?
Yes.
Normal training sessions are 2 hours long.
On that scale of 1 to 10, when George Zimmerman first got to you, what number would you assign to his abilities?
0.5.
Less than a 1?
Yes.
So during that approximate year, give or take a few months, that he was involved with your facility in grappling, did he got from a 0.5 to what rating would you give him on your scale?
Maybe a 1.
And why so little
1.5?
progress?
Well, it's not that he made such little progress, it's a tremendous amount of work.
All right, so he's not exactly the best. I mean, that was his defense, right? That he was so weak that he had to use his gun against Trayvon Martin. Now, keep that in mind, because The Game, who is a rapper and an artist, has decided that he wants to be the person who fights George Zimmerman in the ring in honor of Trayvon Martin. And if you want to get a sense of what his skills are, take a look at the next video.
Nigga, stay off of me, nigga. All right. All right. You stand on me, nigga. All right. All right. The hospital, nigga. That, right? What? You want to finish it? You want to finish it right here? Huh? What? Yes, nigga.
Yeah. Let's go. They call on the pillow.
Huh? Yeah. Huh? You want to put a nigga on the internet now, nigga? Huh? You want to put a nigga on the internet? Huh? Huh? You want to put a nigga on? Oh, you squaring up? Huh? 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 Look at him. 40 Glock. Look at 40 Glock, y'all. Punk ass nigga. Chuck, let it go. Check him out. Let it go. Chuck, let it go. No, nigga. Let's go. And it could be another one, boy.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay.
What was going on there?
Yeah, I don't know. That video was online, and apparently he's a little bit of an aggressive guy. So,
I'm picturing George Zimmerman stumbling into the bushes, like, okay, man, I'm gonna go now.
Now, they don't allow guns in the ring, so I don't know how it's gonna work out for George, but The Game did release a statement. He said the following: "I will beat the fuck out of him. I would not be boxing for me. I would be boxing for the legacy of Trayvon Martin and for his family. I would box him to knock him out. I would definitely take pleasure in it. It's legal, and I want to show him you can solve your disputes without a weapon."
You know that The Game has a tattoo of Trayvon Martin on his leg? Okay,
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, there it is. It's on his leg, okay? So, I mean, I guess that's fitting. Now, look, back to the main event. George Zimmerman comes out, so he wants to do boxing. During his trial, I mean, dude, you just had a trial, as we just showed you, where you argued you're the weakest person in America. You're the worst fighter. You went from a 0.5 to a 1 out of a 10 scale. And his whole defense was, I got my ass kicked by a 17-year-old that I jumped. Now, he claims, of course, he jumped him. Right. The one that you followed with a gun. And he, according to you, he mauled you to the point you were afraid for your life and had to shoot him in the chest. And then now you're going to come out and say, I've been boxing a long time and I got good skills, so I'd like to. How can you say that just after the trial? How could you say that? It's because he loves the spotlight. He loves it. And of course, he was bullshitting. I mean, he trained to be, look, think about it this way too. If he trained to be an MMA fighter, even if he's bad, he can't wait for the fight, right? So he walks into that Trayvon Martin fight. The minute he takes his first punch, I guarantee you he took out that weapon.
Yes.
He didn't get his head bashed and all that stuff for all that time to the point where he thought, oh my God, I'm about to die. The minute he lost the upper hand, he pulled a weapon. That's who George Zimmerman is. So even though this is a bullshit publicity thing for him, and he's going to make money out of it, I got to be honest. I'm looking forward to it. Right?
I kind of want to go see it live.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
So I was thinking, he says, look, he'll take any comers, right? And his promoter is like, it could be a black guy, that's fine, right? It could be anybody, right? Okay, great. And I thought for a second, like, oh man, wouldn't it be great if I got in there and just kicked the shit out of him, right? But then I thought, I'm not trained. That would be can you imagine losing to George Zimmerman?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. I just like I had a little bit of panic.
No, I know. No.
Like,
believe me, I'm not going to do it. Okay, but like that would be literally the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to anyone in the history of the United States. Aaron Burr in his grave would be like, well, I know I got shot in a duel, but that wasn't as bad as what happened to the guy who fought George Zimmerman. Yeah. Okay, all right. So, but now that I saw the video of the game, you got it, brother. Okay, you got him, man. You got him. Go for it. Put the game in there. Let's see what happens, okay? And you tell me look, I hate it, but at the same time, I get it. And you're telling me you're not going to watch somebody kick the shit out of George Zimmerman?
Well, that's the thing. It's brilliant. You know, he is literally going to make a lot of money off killing someone, right?
That's the fucking problem. It's like, oh!
I know. And so now it's why wrestling works, right? They set up a bad guy and you want to watch that bad guy get his ass kicked. And so, yeah, how do you not watch George Zimmerman get his ass kicked, right? So are we part of the problem?
Yeah,
okay.
Probably.
All right.
Yeah. No, you got to call it like it is, right? But are you going to watch it?
Yeah, yes, I'm saying yes.
You going to watch it?
Of course.
How do you not watch it? I want to, oof.